Welcome to another edition of Redeemer News, and I wanted to go over a couple of things that are going to be new for this up and coming week, beginning with our Palm Sunday service. And we have a number of special things going on. First of all, we're going to allow for masked-only services so that people that have been isolating themselves at home have a service that they can come to for Holy Week. And so Good Friday, or rather Palm Sunday. Palm Sunday has an 8 o'clock mask-only service. Maundy Thursday has a 4 p.m. Mask-only service, and then Easter Sunday has an 8 a.m. Mask-only service. So for those people that are listening to this at home and you haven't been regularly coming, I invite you to come for those and join us in this Holy Week. For those people who are coming to the other services, if you do get here early and service hasn't let out yet for these other services, please be respectful and wear a mask on your way in until everybody else has departed. It doesn't make any sense to invite people to an all-mask service and then have those of us who don't wear a mask come and invade their space. So just keep that in mind. And for our live stream services, which are usually at 8 a.m., on Palm Sunday, it's going to be at 11 a.m. rather than 8 a.m. And the same thing with Easter Sunday. That one also will be live streamed at 11 a.m. So if you're planning on viewing from home, then just consider it to be a present. We allow you to sleep in, and then you can join us for the late service. This coming Sunday, Palm Sunday, there's something that happens that's always struck me as a little peculiar, at least in recent years in the church, and that is you'll see that our readings in church focus on the crucifixion of Jesus Christ. And it's Palm Sunday. So you would think that the reading would be all about the triumphal entrance of Jesus into Jerusalem. But it really does make sense when you think of it this way, that Palm Sunday is really a glimpse of the victory soon to be won by Jesus Christ on the cross. And little did people realize what kind of victory this would be and how it would be won. Although they probably should have, with their knowledge of the Old Testament, it should have been clear to them, but we probably would have missed it too if we had been back in those days. They had the symbolism of riding in on a donkey, for instance, and that symbolized a king coming in as a king in peace to his people, rather than a king of war and conquest. They had the symbolism of the spreading of the cloaks and the branches, palm branches, as an image of the enthronement of a king in the line of King David. That's hearkening back to actually 2 Kings, where the Jews entered the citadel with the shouts of praise and waving of palm branches and the playing of harps and cymbals and all that, because a great enemy of Israel had been crushed. Well, think about it. This is Easter coming up, and what peace is being brought? Indeed, it's peace with God. And the only way we get peace with God is if our sins are taken care of. And what victory was being won? Well, victory over sin and death. Well, we get the benefit of hindsight, of course, and they didn't have that, so we can be a little maybe proud of ourselves, but we have an advantage they didn't. So let us hold in our hearts at this time, as we approach Easter, the idea of this coming joy of the blessed resurrection. And I leave you with that thought for the coming week. God's blessings.